Braum's is bringing the heat. Introducing Braum's new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Braum's crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Braum's sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection. Because nothing is better than Braum's.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Hi again, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome live to downtown Tulsa and the BOK Center as for continuing coverage of day number 3, Championship Saturday of the 59th Annual Boys and Girls Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip and powered by Squirtle.tv. Coming up, we have the boys' fifth place game. Two schools that don't need any introduction to one another will square off for a third consecutive year here inside the marquee venue in downtown Tulsa. It is Class 2A's number 1 ranked Dale Pirates and Class 4A second ranked Crossings Christian Knights. Good afternoon. I'm Todd Miller along with Doug Nelson. Ella Sunkin is producing our broadcast. And tell you what, buckle up, my friend. This is going to be a good one. These two have played each of the last 2 years. The first time was back in 2022. Dale won it by 15 en route to the state chair, the championship here. Last year, the third place game, the Pirates bested the Knights by a count of 50-40.
Great to be back with you again, my friend, for a third straight day. And I love watching the Dale Pirates, but I also love watching Crossings Christian, and their head coach, Sean Shank, does an incredible job, as well as Jeff Edmondson. These are two high-powered programs, two high-powered coaches, and sets up for a wonderful game.
I will say this. There are no finer gentlemen doing high school basketball in the state of Oklahoma than the two you just mentioned. Jeff Edmondson, a win today by my total would be his 500th at Meeker and Dale. And Sean Shank, who's been at a couple of venues but found himself a home in northwest Oklahoma City at Crossings Christian. The Knights are a senior-dominated team. They're led by ORU commit Cal Furnish. In the tournament, he's averaging almost 17 a game and really has not shot the basketball particularly well. But you can bet he'll have his best for Dale here this afternoon. Furnish is a 6-foot senior. On the other side of the ledger, Denton Forsyth for the Dale Pirates. What can you say about him, Doug? 6'2" junior. Looks like he will become a Forsyth all-tournament selection for the third consecutive year.
Yeah, we talked about it on the very first day. He's the leader of this team. It's obvious. He does it on both ends, offense and defense. Hey, he'll stick his body in there and take a charge, but he gets it done on both sides of the ball.
Dale's route here to the fifth-place consolation championship game. At one point, opening day loss to Weatherford, and then yesterday hammered Wilson Henrietta 81-50. Crossings, meanwhile, had an 8-point fourth-period lead against 3A number 1 Millwood, lost to the Falcons 63-58 on opening day, and then yesterday got back on the right track with a win over Class A number 4 OK, 75-46. Crossing will wear the home uniforms, Dale the road black and red uniforms, as the Pirates will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Let's meet this afternoon's starting lineups. First of all, for Crossings, they are 8-1 and ranked second according to OSSAA rankings in Class 4A. Their victories have been over UConn, Westmore, Edmond Memorial, Southmore to win the Edmond Open. Santa Fe South, Mount St. Mary, Cassidy, and yesterday over OK. They will start Cal Furnish, a 6-foot senior. Braden Buckingham, a 6'1 junior. Cam Parker, a 6'7 senior. Ryland Sykes, one of their best players, and he's just a sophomore, a 6'2 sophomore. And Coleman Ridley, a 6'2 senior, completes their starting lineup. Jeff Edmondson, again with a win today by my totals that I've researched, would be win number 500 at Meeker and at Dale. He has 420 of those wins at Dale High School and 3 consecutive state tournament titles and 1 tournament championship victory that came led by Dayton Forsyth back in 2022. Easton Edmondson will start, a 5'10 senior. Denton Forsyth, who in the tournament is averaging 24.5 points per game, is a 6'2 junior. Jed Higdon, who has played very well, averaging 10.6 points per ball game and over 4 rebounds in the first 2 starts here in Tulsa. He's a 6'4 senior. Levi Kelly coming off a 14-point double-figure scoring outing yesterday. A 5'11 senior, and Trey Chambers, the 6'6 senior, completed the starting lineup. Crossings again of the home white and red with gray. Dale of the all black with white numerals trimmed in red and some red trim down the shorts.
You know, you talked about the starting lineups, but a young man I really enjoy watching is number 4, Jet Higdon. Does everything for the Pirates. Just an outstanding young man and just a lot of energy that he brings to this team.
I'll tell you what they're going to have more of today is Trey Chambers, Doug, if they're going to beat Crossings Christian. Trey came in the team's second leading scorer through 10 games at 14+ and also pulling down nearly 8 rebounds. He's only snagging 3 retrievals per ball game and 7 points per 2 starts here in Tulsa.
It's going to be a great game right here. 2 powerhouses, and I can't wait to watch this with you, my friend. Have a great call, Todd.
Thank you, buddy. Here is Cam Parker, the center circle against Trey Chambers. Game number 4, the final game of the first half session. The morning/afternoon will tip off at 4 o'clock to begin the third place in championship brackets here at T-Town. And we are ready to go. Dale will go from right to left as Parker taps the ball into the backcourt. It's retrieved by Denton Forsyth. So the Pirates didn't win the tip, but they control the ball. And here we go, underway in the boys' 5th place game. 2 heavyweights going at it here at the BOK Center. Edmondson drives baseline, kicks into the corner. Kelly's first 3 of the afternoon, too strong. Higdon tips the rebound up. Sykes has it, and a foul underneath. No, they knocked the ball out of Ryland's hand, so it'll stay with Crossings. Dale will use full court pressure.
Love the energy Sykes brings already, going after that first one.
Rebound margin, Crossings +3 net here with the tournament. They are -7 over the offensive glass through 2 games, 22-15. Braden Buckingham into the front court to Furnish. Good lob back door, and Parker with the left hand lays it in, and it's 2-0 Crossings.
Yeah, Cal Furnish with an assist already.
He can do it all. One of the better players in the entire state of Oklahoma. Get a D1 signee, or commit, should I say, with Oral Roberts here in Tulsa. Edmondson banged right side, the foul upcoming, and they're going to say the ball was knocked out of his hands. A lot of contact, though, with Ryland Sykes.
It's been interesting to see how these officials will call these games, especially on the boys' side.
Denton Forsyth handles it against Cal Furnish, each team's best player going head-to-head. Furnish forces him to give it up right side to Trey Chambers. Chambers bounce pass, poked away out of bounds by Ridley. With a minute gone here in the opening period, Crossings leading Dale 2-0. Dale won in 2022 by 15. Last year they won 50-40 in the boys' 3rd place game. Kelly gets the inbounds pass on the center circle logo. Resets in front of us left side for Dayton Forsyth against Cal Furnish. 6:50 to go opening period. Forsyth off the dribble, draws a double, dumps it down low to Higdon. It's raked out of his hands, though, by Ridley. Body on the floor. Forsyth digs it out, and Denton's extra effort gives Dale another possession. Edmondson turns to the 3, drives against Furnish, pitches left wing. Chambers into the paint, loses the handle. Furnish with the steal. Cal back the other way, 2-on-2, loses the handle, and they're going to say it was touched by Dale, but it looked like he just simply lost the ball.
Energy on both ends. These guys are going at each other. How about the matchup with Furnish and Forsyth?
Back when Kingfisher was in their heyday, Kingfisher, Crossings, Dale, they would get together for some really physical private scrimmages. So these two know each other very, very well. Backing down, Cam Parker. He leans in against Chambers, who blocks the shot. Parker with a rebound. Falling out of bounds, saves it back to Braden Buckingham, middle of the floor. Right side, Coleman Ridley. Still 2-0 Crossings. Right side, Buckingham with the basketball. Hands it off to Sykes. He races for the foul line, misses the jump shot. Levi Kelly has the retrieval for Dale. Nearly 2 minutes in, the Pirates, who came into this tournament averaging almost 83 a game and scored 81 yesterday, have been held scoreless. Forsyth's leader for the left baseline, no good. Rebound to Parker. The big guy breaks it to the floor himself for the Knights.
Yeah, Chambers did a great job of that last trip, just walling up on the big fella, number 14, Parker.
Furnish backing down against Easton Edmondson, who poked the ball out of his hands. Diving that time was Higdon, picked up left corner, and Sykes knocks down the three. That is his sixth made three of the tournament. He's shooting over 40% from beyond the arc. It's 5-0 Crossings. Edmondson between the circles of the hedge. Now it's Coleman Ridley. Easton cut off of the elbow, bounces it down low, and Higdon lays it up and in. It went around and down. And finally, the Pirates, almost 2.5 minutes in, are on the board.
Jet did a great job. Control of his body, finished off the glass.
Ridley with the basketball. Now to Sykes out front. They'll get it to Cam Parker, right side for three, and another one. Braden Buckingham this time knocks that one down. He's had a good tournament from beyond the arc. He is now 3 of 12, and he's averaging almost 12 a game.
Shoots 33% from beyond the arc. That one was money.
8-2, Crossings in front by 6. Edmondson with the basketball. Forsyth covered up by Furnish. They've had a difficult time getting it to Denton. Higdon for the high post, dribbles right, puts it up, missed the jumper over Ridley. Crossings with a rebound with Cam Parker. He'll cross court at left front court for Furnish. Quick three. Buckingham, left wing, no. Underneath the foul. That's against Crossings and Ryland Sykes.
I like what Chambers is doing already defensively. Had the nice wall up the trip before, and then that rebound right there. Just went after it. 6'6", strong senior.
Crossings has had some really good players. Reed Lovelace was a good player. Now Cal Furnish. It looks like that Ryland Sykes might be the next of the bunch to lead the Knights into the future.
How about the 4A matchup between Crossings, Weatherford, Douglas? Goodness.
Those are the three that are expected to play for the gold ball. Weatherford was impressive for over 3 quarters last night before finally losing by 13 to arguably the best team in the state of Oklahoma, Owasso. Owasso, incidentally, we'll talk about it on tonight's championship broadcast, beat the preseason number 5 team in the nation and also knocked off the current 7th-ranked team down in Florida last week. A flop warning has been called against Sykes. Dale has it, trailing by 6. Easton Edmondson to Higdon. Lay-in is good.
I just love Higdon, man. That was a great flash right there and finish. The flop is a big point of interest this year, right?
Yes, it is. Near steal out front. Dive into the floor. Cam Parker picks it up. Now they get it down low to Ridley. Whips it left. Quarter left 3. Spins off, though. Good by Sykes. Rebound to Dale. And guess who? Higdon has the miss.
He's my MVP if I was able to give one.
8-4 our score. Edmondson almost carried it down, dribbles into the paint, gets it to Jet, raises, fires, shot from the middle of the paint, rolls off. Rebound to Braden Buckingham. Buckingham with the white headband, accelerates right, and pushed off of Edmondson, who went to the floor trying to buy the charge. No whistle. Furnish back to Braden. His left or right quarter 3 is short. Edmondson has the rebound, and he speeds back the other way. Dale has never led. They've trailed by as many as 6. They're within 4. Forsyth has 1 field goal attempt. He drives, trying to lob it down to Jet, tipped away. Another Dale turnover. Furnish up the left side with the basketball. A hard dribble right through the top of the circle. Chambers is out there on him with 3:15 to go here in the opening period. Crossings leading Dale 8-4 in Tulsa. And Furnish is going to be tied up in a reach-in foul, and that will go against Levi Kelly. Kelly had his hand on the basketball, Doug, but he also had part of his arm.
Yeah, I love the effort. Edmondson the time before gets knocked down. Thought he might have taken a charge there, but then he gets back up and gets the rebound. That's great effort.
Edmondson wants a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here at the BOK Center with 3:23 to play. Earlier games today, the girls' 7th place game. Raise your hand if you thought I was going to say Edmond Memorial won 7th. 70-53 over Class B's Hammond squad. 7th place boys game, Class A OK over defending Class B state champion Wilson Henrietta 61-51. Quinton comes from behind. They finished the tournament 2-1.
Raise your hand if you thought Quinton was going to finish 5th in this thing.
Exactly. They did with a 7-point win over a 4A top 5 team in Glenpool.
Yeah, they played really well after losing their opening game to Lincoln Christian. Actually got down in that game 25-0, and then the next day against Edmond Memorial take a 23-0 lead against that 6A powerhouse. And then today they were behind, come roaring back.
Doug will have the call. He is the play-by-play voice of Lincoln Athletics. They will play at 7 tonight opposite Booker T. Washington for the girls' title. 8:30, I'll be on the call tonight for the boys' title tilt between Owasso and Millwood. And a turnover out of the break forced by Dale. Kelly, 2 dribbles up ahead to Higdon. Higdon spins to his left, feeds it to Chambers for the lay, and it's a 2-point game.
Great job with the spin, finding the big fella, finishing at the rim.
8-6. Dale on a 4-0 run against Crossings. Furnish with a basketball. Right side for Braden Buckingham. Back to Cal, right front court. Higdon is out there with him with under 3 to play in the period. Furnish 3, rattles off the deep top of the circle. Forsyth with a rebound, accelerates back the other way. Denton quickly attacks against Furnish, goes up and banks it home, despite the best effort that time of Sykes, who went high to try to block the shot.
Coast to coast, got the defensive board all the way down with the sweet kiss off the glass.
6 straight for the Pirates. They're even at 8 with 2:37 to play in the first period. Furnish doubled on the left wing side, kicks it to Buckingham in the corner. Back to Cal out front against the zone. He drives in and looked like he traveled. They're going to call a foul against Dale, as it looked like the Pirates had taken the chair out from underneath him, but the foul is going to go against Dale's Levi Kelly, who has his second.
Yeah, that was kind of a bang-bang play. You thought there might have been a foul, then a travel, then maybe another foul, and ends up going towards Crossing.
Aiden Lacey is into the ball game along with Beckett Buckingham, the first substitutions today for Crossings, with 2:16 to play here in the first period. 3-pointer rattles off, no good, but Beckett Buckingham tips it in. Don't say that one too quick. The miss was off Cam Parker. Crossings in front, 10-8. It ends a 6-0 Dale run. Played almost 6 minutes here in the opening period. Boys consolation title game. Edmondson with it left wing to Chambers, looking for Higdon. It's poked in the air. Jet had it. Parker takes it away. Cam to midcourt, loops it up ahead for Beckett Buckingham. He'll leave it outside. Caden Lastly. And he throws it away, trying to reverse it. Chambers with a steal. Dale with the numbers 3-on-2. Forsyth pump fakes, goes around Lastly, pulls up from 15, no good. Rebound underneath to Cam Parker. Dale, who's been good on the offensive glass in the first 2 games of this tournament, has really struggled to get a second opportunity.
Parker's such an enforcer in there, 6'7", got the rebound, brought the ball down the floor, and he can shoot from long distance as well.
Parker to Furnish, sets a screen. Now they roll Cam down low. They've got a mismatch with Forsyth on him. Parker holds the ball low against Denton Forsyth with a minute and a half to go in the first period. He'll whip it up front. Lastly, in the corner. 3 on the way is no good. Ball tipped up in the air. Parker knocked a couple of Pirates down. He comes up with it after spiking the ball on the floor. Now Cam around Higdon misses the layup. Rebound tipped a couple of times. Higdon had it. A loose ball foul, and that's against Coleman Ridley. That's going to be his first.
Yeah, that's another one of those plays that might have been a foul in there, but ends up with it. But then the Pirates did a good job of walling him off. He goes down, and they end up with the ball.
You know, I don't mind physical basketball. These are 2 good teams, or they wouldn't be here. And the resumes speak for themselves. Let's let the athletes, not the whistle, determine the outcome. That's only the 4th foul, and each team have 2 with 1:14 to play here in the first period. Along with Doug Nelson, I'm Todd Miller. Into the front court, Easton Edmondson with the basketball. Dale, as we watch, moving from right to left. Forsyth held to 2 points, 2 field goal attempts here early. Bounces down low for Chambers. They collapse on him. He kicks it out to Kelly for 3. Misses that wide open jumper. Max Mosher with a rebound. He just checked in, a 6'3 senior, a veteran-dominated team for both of these clubs. Furnish with the basketball. Backs into the foul line. Gets it back out front to Max. Back to Cal. 45 seconds to play here with the first period. Dale comes with the double. They give it up quickly. They'll bounce it for Mosher with the baseline. It rattles off. Rebound to Chambers.
Yeah, great job by Edmondson right there. Higdon came out and hedged on Furnish, and they got them to miss that shot.
28 seconds to play here with the first period, and Furnish got too close to Forsyth, called for his first, the 3rd team foul against Crossings here with the opening period with a half minute to play. Dale has never led. They trailed early 8-2. They went on a 6-0 run. Crossings with a 2-point lead, but the Pirates with the basketball into the front court.
I'm a shoe guy, a team shoe guy, but how about number 33, Caden Lyle, 6'4 senior, rocking the what would be the 1980s wigwam look with the 3-stripe.
You know what? They could have it all shoe team here at the TOC and probably a first and second unit as well.
Absolutely.
These kids wear a lot better shoes than we did back in the day. Right side, Edmondson from Forsyth to Chambers, left low post. Good move as he takes a dribble and lays it in.
Chambers did a great job finishing on that one, high up off the glass.
Furnish left side of the baseline. Lastly, he'll put up a 3 for the lead and hit the back of the rim and goes in.
It has to be because of the socks. I'm telling you, those are sweet 1980s. Here we come, wigwam, baby.
So at the end of one of the boys' consolation championship game, Crossings of Class 4A leads 2A Dale 13-10. This is the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip and powered by Squirtle.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Okay, welcome back to the BOK and what's turned out to be a great game right here between Dell and Crossings. Looking at the numbers, both teams 5 for 11 shooting for Dell, 5 for 15 for Crossings Christians. Turnovers are 4-3 in lead of Dell. Points in the paint, Dell has 10, Crossings 4.
Freshman C.J. Haskett starts the lineup for Crossings at inbounds. Now it's Furnish for three, and he got his first basket of the ball game left wing. And just like that, a couple of trays, and Crossings is equal to the biggest lead of the afternoon of 6.
Shoots 44% from three-point range.
He's
Big
a good
time.
one. Forsyth angles right, spins left, had it stripped by Heskett on the way up. That's a turnover. Now it's Heskett on a run out against Edmondson. The goalie came up short. Heskett gets his own miss. Now it's double to the block. Cross courts it for Furnish. Furnish penetrates the zone. Cross courts it right side. Heskett, his three is good. And now Crossing starting to get hot from beyond the arc, Doug. It's a 9-0 run, but they have a 19-10 lead.
That young man shoots 36%, so they've got some weapons.
Kelly into the front court. Down high with it is Edmondson. He'll drive against Heskett. 8-footer good. Easton with his first basket. His scoring is down. Only 5 points and 5 rebounds is average through 2 games here with the TOC.
Does a little bit of everything for this team.
Furnish spins away from Easton. Doubled out high by Chambers. Right side it goes for Parker. Back to Furnish for three. Bricked that one off the side rim. Rebound to Kelly. Dale trailed a moment ago by 9. They have it down 7 here with 6:45 to play in the first half. Forsyth's first three of the afternoon is long. Rebound is tipped out. It's run down by Beckett Buckingham. Buckingham on the quarter gets it to C.J. Heskett. 6.5 to play first half from Tulsa, 19-12 in favor of Crossings. Dale has never led. Parker drives, loses the handle. Chambers picks it up ahead to Kelly. It was poked away from him. Then Levi has to go to the left side. He missed everything on the way out.
Last trip, Cam tried to split 2 guys, ended up with a turnover.
Look at Furnish creating between 2 defenders. He flips it up, trying to buy the whistle. No call. Dale has it, and off the other way we go with Forsyth, who lays it up left-handed, and he'll earn him from the free throw line.
The difference in that one was he was able to get it up off the glass, gave it a chance to fall. Now he'll go to the line for 2.
Cam Parker with his first foul. That is team foul number 1 against the Knights here in the second quarter. Wilton Forsyth is from the foul line 10 of 12 here at the TOC. And as I say that, he misses the first.
Will Jones in the house. Superintendent, Dell Public Schools, does a great job.
Does an outstanding job. And I'll tell you, he's busy. He is between Tulsa and Ada, where the Lady Pirates of Dale play for the Mid-America Classic Championship tonight in a rematch from the Dale tournament before Christmas. 3A number 1, 2A number 1 tonight at 8. You can watch it on DalePirates.tv. Second free throw is no good, so Forsyth misses both. 19-13 the score. Into the front court with the basketball is Ryland Sykes. Stationary dribble, out pops Braden Buckingham. Right of a screen from Ridley. Angles to the wing, backs it out. Chambers is on him. Now he gets cut up at the screen. Ridley attacks. Figure roll good. That's Braden Buckingham.
Called the charge on that.
Foul
yes, sir.
Against Buckingham.
And I repeat that because you're looking down right in your notes, and that was kind of a late call, but he split 2 guys. They'll take it and go the other way.
This Dale team has been, over the years, at least now the 3rd year that I've been associated with the program, one of the better teams in the state in taking charges. And one of those is Levi Kelly. He had a charge or 2 yesterday that he took in the consolation semifinal win over Wilson Henrietta.
You've been a part of several state championships and tons of wins.
Chambers, jumper left wing, no good. Higdon goes high for the rebound. He was undercut. That's going to draw a foul on Crossings, and it should go against Cameron Ridley. If so, that's going to be his second personal foul.
Yeah, Ridley just got a little too aggressive with that block out. He had the man, just hold your ground. Backed him on down towards the baseline.
19-13. Todd Miller, Duck Delson with you here courtside of the BOK Center. Always a privilege and an honor to be part of Oklahoma's premier high school basketball tournament. Into the quarter is Kelly. He'll drive underneath the goal, draws a double, whips it out. Chambers, a wide open three. Bingo!
The big fella way downtown. 6'6" senior knocking it down.
That's his first made three of the tournament coming in. He had made 5 of 12 in his first 10 games of his senior season. Dale with a 6-0 run. Now has cut it from 9 down to 3. Furnish a handoff from Parker right side. Reverses left circle. Buckingham's 3 and he answers.
Wow, Furnish with the assist there. Buckingham able to just knock that down top of the arc.
Crossings already has 6 made 3-point baskets of their 8 field goals. Weatherford lit Dale up from beyond the arc. Ended up beating the Pirates here on Thursday by 1. Right now, Crossings doing the same thing.
Weatherford, Dale, that was a great game as well. One of my favorites of this great tournament.
Forsyth, they're being physical with him out high. Cross courts it to Kelly. Now to Edmondson. Down the paint he goes. He'll throw up a high floater. He missed it. Chambers with a rebound. Back up and in.
Golly, a lot of contact for Edmondson right there. And Chambers cleaning it up.
Well, we told you we needed a big game from Trey. He's giving that. That's now 9 for the big guy. 22-18. And there's another answer. Furnish for the right angle. Now has 5.
Yeah, off that left foot. Watch this right here. Nothing but money.
He is so talented. Easton Edmondson across midcourt through the center circle logo. Crossings by 6. They've led by as many as 9. Kelly drives baseline and lost the ball. And then a foul on the exchange of possession. That's the 3rd against Levi Kelly. And that was out of frustration after Buckingham stripped the ball from him.
Had a seam and thought he was going to be able to get to the rim and just ended up getting caught up. And then, like you said, that frustration. Man.
Halfway home in quarter number 2. Dale trailing 24-18. Pirates, a 2-0 record all time against Crossings. Both those meetings the last 2 years here in Tulsa. Ridley with it out high. 2 dribbles, hands it off on the circle for Furnish. Cal reverses right side. Sykes back to Furnish. His pass deflected. Parker has it. Kicks it out right corner. Buckingham's 3 on the way. Good.
Golly, Cam Parker just in the right place at the right time, able to get that deflection and kick it out for the 3
Pretty
ball.
Fortuitous bounce that time for the Knights as it nearly was a turnover. They parlay it into a 3-pointer, and it's back to 9, 27-18. Forsyth to Edmondson, left of the screen from Chambers. He'll fire out front. Misses short. Trey went over the back, got by with it. Higdon tips it out. Forsyth can't get the rebound. It's saved inbounds by Ridley. Numbers now for Crossings. Back the other way, Sykes. He bounces it out high for Parker, who has to run it down, but they say it was touched by Dale.
Hard to see on that one. I thought it might be backcourt.
3:10 to go here with the first half. 27-18 Crossings, leading to a number 1 Dale. Pirates have only lost 2 games each or last year. In fact, the last 2 years combined. Furnish misses a high 3. Rebound to Kelly, who's out there with 3 fouls. Now it's Edmondson to Levi. To Forsyth, wing right. On him is Ryland Sykes. Left-handed dribble to the paint. He rises, fires, and missed the 12-footer. Higdon tips the rebound. Cam Parker has it. To Furnish, up ahead to Buckingham, left wing. Kelly jumps out there in his face. He has to let him go. Buckingham shuffled his feet, though, as he got into the paint.
Parker's been a force on the boards on both ends, just making things happen with tips and solid rebounds.
Keldon Mealy is going to come into the ball game. He has played good minutes, especially late in the first semester when they had some foul problems, and they do as Kelly with those 3 comes out.
Love his size, 6'6", long and lanky. Looks like a basketball player to me.
He's really athletic, too. Right front court, Edmondson to Forsyth. Denton whips it to Keldon. Mealy a bounce pass to Edmondson, drives underneath the basket. Under Chambers left wing in front of Sean Shank. Back of the baseline is Edmondson. He dribbles right into the paint. He may have shuffled his feet. Now it's Edmondson out high with 2:15 to play first half. That's Forsyth, and he had a runner, not Edmondson.
Wow, just able to get to the middle there and finish through it. Nice little runner.
There's a look at D3 wearing number 3. He has his 4th point, 2nd basket, 27-20. 3rd of 3 Forsyth boys, all named with D's. Dallin, Dayton, and Denton. Wing left is Parker to Furnish. They quickly run him off the arc with Jed Higdon. Down to Ryland Sykes, and an offensive foul against Sykes, and Forsyth took the charge.
Yeah, that one hurts. I talked about it before the game. He's a leader on both ends, and that shows you right there. You can lead the team in scoring, but also be a defensive captain.
Denton is really tough. He was down for a second. He's up, and you can tell he's feeling a little bit of that when he has his hands on his hip.
Hey, listen, day 3 of this big-time tournament, bodies are a little sore, legs are a little tired, if you will, and trying to find oxygen to finish through.
You know, that's what's been amazing about Owasso's run here. Not only are they the best team, but they're coming off a long trip, almost half the way across the country to Florida right before the holidays.
That's when you know it's big-time programs, when they're traveling all over the country. I think I heard Douglas has 3 games in state this year, something like that. Goodness.
1:45 to play here in the first half. Todd Miller, Doug Nelson with you on Scorta. Ella Sunken is producing our broadcast. Forsythe to Chambers, left low post. He backs down, draws a double to Higdon, and he'll go up, and a tie-up is called. The possession arrow belongs to the Pirates.
A lot of contact in there. Probably the right call.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of fouls called, although Crossings might disagree in the second period. They have 4-1 for Dale. Edmondson, the point guard, to inbound baseline left, lobs it for Forsythe, who tips it in.
Beautiful set right there, and a great pass on the inbounds.
Here comes Dale again. They've cut it down to 5, 27-22. Denton has the last 4 on the board for Dale. Parker flips it right side. Braden Buckingham. He draws a double, lobs it to Cam. Parker against Denton, slides left into the paint. Cross courts at Lashley's 3, no good. Rebound tipped by Dalton. That is Wyatt Dalton, and it's a foul against Mealy down low.
The Sox did not prove true on that shot right there. They did the time before. My theory is crushed.
First foul against Keldon Mealy. Team foul number 2 with 73 seconds to play in the half.
Not sure what they're talking about here. Back to live action.
Furnish to inbound the basketball. Bounces it for Wyatt Dalton, the sophomore. Sean Shank uses a lot of players off of the bench. That's why he remains one of the top programs in 4A and 5A. They were in 5A last year, went to the state tournament, lost to Booker T. Washington. Was in the 4A state game a year ago. Fall-away jumper by Furnish for the foul line is good, and Cal has 7 points.
That's what big-time players do, able to take that contact, step back,
that
knock
is
it
a
down.
sweet-looking jumper that we got a replay of. 44 seconds to play first half. Forsythe cross courts it. Left corner with it is Chambers. He's had a big first half, and Trey being ridden by Dalton, who finally gets the foul. It's his first. That will put Dale to the line for 2.
The best part of that was he has to reach out to grab that pass and then almost made something out of it. He will go to the line.
Just got a text the boss. Adam Dieselhorst not with us today. His chair remains empty. He is on his way to Illinois for about his 8th Christmas of the season.
Should we put a Squirtle hoodie over his chair, just kind of in honor?
And some black flowers. First free throw by Chambers is good. A second would cut it back down to 5 as Wyatt Dalton checks out of the ballgame.
I've got me a double X. I'm waiting to rock that thing one of these nights.
C.J. Heskett, the freshman, is back in. Chambers' second free throw is good. Trey Chambers in double figures. He has 11. Leading scorer of the ball game today for the Pirates.
Dell hanging around what seems like has been a lot of crossing. As soon as I say that.
Didn't get back. Buckingham beat him down the floor. They found him for the lay-in.
Back to a 7-point lead.
Well, that doesn't happen very often to a Jeff Edmondson coach team. Forsythe on the center circle logo.
Yeah, discipline right in the middle of his coaching mission.
Easton Edmondson through the top of the circle. Fall away 14-footer, no. Ball on the floor. Tie up. It'll go to Crossings with 12.2 seconds to play here in the first half.
Their warm-up shirts say MIB, make it better, I believe is what that stands for. And that's saying a lot after 2-time state champs.
And they're black shirts, so your initial thought is men in black.
Yes.
Furnish into the front court right side against Edmondson. He drives baseline, leans in, missed it with contact. No whistle. Chambers with a rebound. Sean Shank screaming for a foul. No whistle. Chambers will heave from behind half court. It's wide right, and that will bring to a close the first half, a half that Cal Furnish and company have controlled. And Furnish is visiting the official. He thought there should have been a whistle.
Yeah, Edmondson did a great job just walling him up, and it's a tough shot.
31-24, Crossings at halftime of the boys' consolation finals from the BOK Center. We're back after these messages here on Squirtle.tv.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride on a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it. Day in.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here courtside to the beautiful BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Championship Saturday here on Squirtle of the 59th Annual Boys and Girls Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip and hosted, of course, by the Tulsa Public Schools. I'm Todd Miller, joined by Doug Nelson, Ella Sunken. Boy, it's good to have a stranger back behind the controls today, and she's doing a bang-up job as we motor through day number 3 of wall-to-wall coverage here from the TOC. Whether Brahms is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries from the Farm Fresh Market, Brahms is proud to be a part of your family's traditions. Brahms Farm Fresh, for over 50 years, proud supporters of Oklahoma student athletes. Coming up, we'll have a recap statistically of the first 16 minutes. Crossings has been in control. They've led by as many as 9. They lead by 7 to the break. You see the score there on your screen, 31-24 Knights from the TOC, presented by Quick Trip and powered by Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Okay, welcome back to the Tournament of Champions in what's turned out to be an outstanding boys matchup here for the fifth place trophy in this prestigious tournament. Let's look at the numbers. Leading the way for the Dell Pirates, scoring-wise, is going to be a Traden Chambers, 4 or 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from three-point range, 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 5 rebounds for a total of 11 points. And then if you also look at Denton Forsyth, Denton is 3 of 7 from 2-point range, 0 for 3 from three-point range, 1 for 2 from the line. He's got 7 points. Easton Edmondson has 4 assists for Dell, 10 of 23 from 2-point range, 1 for 5, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. They have a total of 24 points, 13 total rebounds, 6 turnovers. On the other side, if you're looking at Crossings Christians with 31 points, they're led by Braden Buckingham. He wears number 12. He's got 11 points. He's 4 of 6 from 2-point range, 3 of 5 from three-point range. He is got 1 total rebound with 11 points, 2 turnovers, and 1 steal. And then you can't go without mentioning Cal Furnish, 7 total points. He's 3 of 8 from 2-point range, 1 of 4 from three-point range. He's got 4 assists and 2 steals. And then the big fella on the boards, that's Cam Parker. He's got 6 total, 2 of those offense, and 4 of those are on the defensive end. So totals for Crossings, 12 of 28 from 2-point range and 7 of 17 from three-point range. For the game, 2-point range there, 42.9, and three-point field goal percentage, 41. On the flip side, you have Dell setting at 43% for 2-point range and 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%, 75%, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Scoring went like this. Dell had 10 in the first quarter. Crossings 13. Dale had 14 in the second quarter, and Crossings with 18. So it's 24-31. Points in the paint for Dale. They've got 16. A lot of that is the big fella Chambers, where Crossings only has 6. Points off turnover, Dale has 9, Crossings 6. Second chance points are 5 for Dale, 7 for Crossings. And then bench scoring, Crossing has 8 points off the bench. So at this time, we'll bring back in the voice, Mr. Todd Miller, for the second half call.
Thank you very much, Doug Nelson. And, hey, I want to give a shout-out to my buddy. Somebody you know,
Yes,
Trent
sir.
Goss from Allen Cleo.
Yes.
He said that you guys used to have some big battles when he was at AC and you were at Pine Creek Hunter. He said, is Doug's last name, by the way, Nelson? He said he was a big guy. We had some battles. So I
Yes.
said, well, in Cleo, I don't know that they have any battles.
Northwest Oklahoma, there were tons of battles. We won a lot of them, though. I'll tell you that, the old Pond Creek Hunter Panthers.
Dale basketball to start the second half. Glad to have Trent listening. He and I worked together on the radio for 16 years.
Wow.
Forsyth misses the layup, tipped by Higdon, no good. Jet ends up on the floor, and we're going to get 2 foul shots out of all that.
Tell you a quick story. Allen Cleo, my grandmother and lived there for years, worked for the bank as a cleaner, and then my grandfather was the Methodist preacher there.
The bank, which bank?
Cleo
State
Yes.
Bank? Yep.
Spent a lot of times there in the summer mowing grass.
Higdon 1 of 3 in the tournament from the foul line, missed badly on that. Dale needs all the points they can get because they've had trouble stopping Crossings. They've never been able to get control of this game, and Crossings has led for the outset. 31-24 as you see the score. Second Higdon free throws up. Around and down it goes.
That did everything it could to get out of there, but it stayed in.
7:40 to play, third period. Cross midcourt, Cal Furnish. First half, he had 7 points. Their leader with 11 was Braden Buckingham, the junior. Skiles, right side, Parker. Cam airballs a 3 of the rebound to Denton Forsyth. Denton gallops into the front court from left to right. 7:24 to play here with the third period. Out high is Denton Forsyth. He'll draw a double, kicks it left corner. Kelly's 3 is online but short. Higdon, another rebound. Turns to his left, gets it to Kelly, touches to Edmondson left corner.
Yeah, keeping that possession alive. Here they go.
Edmondson races and fires straight on. Missed in the paint. Rebound fought for. The stick back by Chambers, who has a matrix does it.
Yes, Chambers getting after it.
Rio start to the second half for Dale. They're within 4, 31-27. 70 seconds into the period. Out front is Cal Furnish. Left side it goes for Ryland Sykes. Sykes back to Cal. He's got him by Higdon straight on between the circles. Sykes loops it down low with the right block for Parker. Edmondson and Chambers now double. Now Edmondson goes one-on-one. They'll kick it out to Buckingham, and he stays hot as he rolls home another 3.
Yeah, that young man, he's rocking the old school white headband too, but it's helping him today. He's got 14.
That dude can flat shoot. 34-27. 6:29 to play here with the third period. Coming in, he was only 33% from three-point range. And Forsyth is knocked to the floor at a hedge defense by Cam Parker. That's his second.
Cam is an imposing force. That man, he's got to go about 250, 260, 6'6". Looks like a defensive lineman to me.
I don't know if Denton said something, but he was grinning, and Cam kind of had a smirk on his face with his head turned back as he walked down to the paint.
Yeah, both teams, again, legs are tired, bodies are tired, beat up a little bit, trying to get this last win to, get you into next semester here. 2
programs that highly respect one another, and that all comes from the top with Shank and with Jeff Edmondson. They're in separate classes. Crossings has been as high as 5A. They're back in 4A this year, Dale in 2A. And they used to work out a lot together, and they've seen each other now 3 consecutive years here with the TOC.
Word on the street, Coach Edmondson could play the game himself pretty well.
I'm sure he could. His son's not too bad either.
Oh, I like him.
Chambers with a basketball to Denton out front. Forsyth looking at Jeff Edmondson, who walks down in front of us. Now they bounce it to Easton. Edmondson back to Denton. Under 6 minutes to play here with the third. 7-point Crossings lead. Kelly to Edmondson out front. Edmondson angles left, looking for the backdoor cutter. Forsyth, who's covered up. Now they go high left to Higdon. He'll go up and over the top. Buckingham with a huge block.
Yeah, came from nowhere.
Rebound to Sykes. Ryland in transition, goes to the basket, jump passes, corner left. Open 3, Furnish, good. Can't give him that good of a look.
No, that gives him 10 on the game, if my math is right.
And that's the difference, 37-27, 5.5 to play third period. Denton Forsythe into the front court, right of a Chambers screen. Denton all the way to the goal, throws up a runner. He missed it, and an offensive foul called against Denton Forsythe.
Little hesitation on the call. The big fella hung in there for Crossing Ridley. Got it. 20. He wears number 25. He's a good-looking kid as well. Linebacker-looking guy.
37-27, 5.5 minutes to play. Crossing's all-time here at the Tournament of Champions is 4-4. Their best finish came last year when they lost to Dale in the third-place game. Out high, Sykes with a basketball to Buckingham. Now to Furnish, left of the Parker screen. He was moving, no call. Furnish runner, no good off the glass. Rebound to Forsythe. Denton in transition, kicks it left corner. Kelly's three, short again. He's having a tough day shooting. And Crossings can't control the rebound. It's off of the Knights out of bounds.
Yeah, watching Furnish that last trip, the body control, just the hesitation, and then the acceleration off the pause. Came up short on the shot.
Old adage, two dogs fighting over one bone seldom agree. Well, three Knights trying for the same basketball, probably going to lose that battle, and they just did.
Yeah, these are two dog programs for sure, big time.
Driving baseline is Forsythe, feeds Higdon for the lay-in. Denton was really close to traveling, Doug.
Yeah, I love Forsythe just continuing to find ways to help this team. Got the assist.
Against Forsythe, cut off. Parker open three straight on. He got it.
He did that the very first day against Millwood. Knocked it down.
He doesn't shoot much, but he's 43% for the season from beyond the arc. 40-29, Knights by 11. They're being physical. Parker riding Forsythe into the front court. Denton will fire a three. It's online but short. Chambers runs down the miss. Now it's Denton. Jump passes. The ball stolen by Buckingham. Up ahead it goes for Sykes against Edmondson, who got a piece of it, but he also got a piece of Ryland, and that's going to cost Easton his first personal.
Yeah, they both got a piece of that padding on that backstop, if you will, on the goal. Goodness, everybody's up.
You can certainly tell, as you've alluded to a couple of times, the legs are not there, especially for Dale. A lot of their shots have been online, but they've been short.
Love that right there. Everybody helping everybody up. A lot of respect for both programs.
10 made three-pointers for Crossings. Weatherford got Dale for 12. First free throw is good. Second one is on the way, and Sykes gets both. Those are his first points of the second half. He has 5. And Dale right now is in a very precarious situation, down 13 at the midway point of the third.
Yeah, you haven't probably seen that very many times as a fan or a coach or a player at Dale in the last 3 years for sure.
Higdon jump stops, whips it left. Kelly's three, no good off the front rim. Chambers having a good game, battles for the rebound, but a loose ball foul.
Yeah, flew in there and unfortunately hammers into Sykes, who had possession.
Here comes Mealy into the ball game. Let's see who comes out. He substituted for Kelly in the first half, and Levi does come out. Kelly has had a forgetful day from the perimeter. He's 0 for 5 from long distance.
So I just saw the Quinton girls go 55% from three-point range in their game, their win against Glenpool. The Knights have to be close to 50% here. They've made 10.
Buckingham with it, right wing side. Gets it to Cam Parker. He'll bounce it off of the baseline for Coleman Ridley. He's been quiet. To Parker, goes straight up. Look, Chambers had a clean block, and they're going to call Trey for the foul. He's now picked up 2 in each of the last trips down the floor.
Yeah, he had that look like it was all ball. Cam says otherwise. First of 2. Cam shoots 56 from the line. Front ends that one. One more coming. So if he misses this one, then that's not a bad foul. Here comes Caden Lyle, 6'4" senior, wears number 33. As you can hear some of our fans in the background. Something about an ambient mic that sometimes picks up things.
Parker hits 1 of 2. The lead goes to 43-29. Dale has just 5 points. They've been scored 12-5 here in the third period. 3:40 to go in the third session. Out high with it is Forsythe on a handoff from Mealy, guarded by Cal Furnish. Denton looking for a screen high from Chambers, dribbles between 2 defenders, and Parker got his feet tangled up, and Cam now has his third personal foul.
Yeah, Chambers set a solid screen up top. nailed Furnish, but the big fella got him as he tried to turn the corner.
You know, I understand why fans voice frustration. I do, and you can do it in a certain manner. I have heard it called officials cheaters in this tournament, and that is uncalled for. These people are not out there cheating anyone. It didn't happen during this game.
Yeah, talking to Adam about that just yesterday, and sometimes we wonder why there's a referee shortage.
Yep.
Goodness.
Couldn't pay me to do it, I can tell you that, but thank God for the people that do.
Yes, sir.
Edmondson to Forsyth.
And these are some of the very best in the state.
You're right. Keldon Mealy pivots and hands it off left side, east at Edmondson. Edmondson lobs it to Keldon to the baseline. He'll raise from 15, hit the side of the backboard. It still almost came in off the glass. Sykes with a rebound, leads the break back the other way. Buckingham in traffic. Cross courts at Max Mosier's three left circle. In and out, no good. Mealy with a rebound. How about Keldon?
Sykes did a good job stepping through there, the little step through.
Forsyth to the goal, has it deflected away from Higdon. Jet gets it back. Now turns to his left, goes up, misses strong. Mealy with a rebound, tipped it to himself. His chance wouldn't go. And finally, Chambers with a third opportunity pays it off.
Chambers came to play today, but those little bunnies right there, third game in a row, they're just a little bit short.
43-31 Crossings. The Knights in control with 2.5 to play here in the third of the boys' consolation championship game. Furnish cross courts it. They run off the arc. Lastly, he'll throw it up, and it's in and out, but an offensive foul. Higdon took the charge.
The best part of that play was the one-handed throw, pass, if you will, from Furnish all the way diagonal across to the corner.
You know, I haven't seen every game Jed Higdon has played the last 3 years, but I can tell you, I don't think he's had 3 consecutive games of better basketball in his career.
Well, I'm a big fan of him, as all of these kids out here working hard.
2:23 to play, third period, along with Doug Nelson and Ellis Sunken. I'm Todd Miller, courtside of the BOK Center. Boys Consolation Finals, 2A number 1 Dale in jeopardy of dropping their second in 3 games as Forsyth turns it over. Buckingham up ahead to Sykes, into the body of Edmondson, and he muscles away goal for the layup.
Covers it up with both hands, takes a couple steps. You see it right there. That's just power through Edmondson. Edmondson had pretty good position.
Forsyth with the basketball, slot left. Thought about a 3, lobs it left corner against the crossing zone to Chambers. He'll whip it right to Edmondson, who penetrates down to Denton. Spot 3. Rattles off. Underneath with a rebound is Mosier. Here comes Crossings again. Up ahead, lastly, to the goal. Whips it to Buckingham. Braden goes back door, layup good. This thing is slipping away from Dale. Jeff Evanson knows it, and he wants a timeout.
Yeah, Buckingham with 16 that I'm aware of. He's having a game. It looks like Crossing just has a little more juice in the tank right now.
47-31, our score. Back after this on Squirtle.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963. Wiggins Auctioneers.
If you're hungry, head to Brahms after the game for a mouth-watering bacon cheeseburger and milkshake, all made with Brahms A2 fresh milk. 1:39 to play, third period. Crossings by 16, 47-31.
I got to give a shout out to these little guys underneath the goals, man. They've been working hard, keeping those lanes clean, smile on their faces.
Some of them are napping in between games in the hospitality room, but boy, they work hard. Higdon has a strip at the other end. Another Dale turnover. Quickly to the front court with it is Heskett. He'll bounce it left side. Buckingham's 3. That's Beckett, too strong. Forsyth with a rebound. Dale down 16 with a minute 15 to play here in the third. Chambers trying to set a screen out high. Now Denton has it. He'll cross court it to Easton. Back to Edmondson. He penetrates, whips it left corner. Kelly's three, good.
I love that, man. Got his feet set, pumps his fist after he knocks it down. He's not done.
1 minute to play in the third. Dale down by 13, 47-34. Wing right, Beckett, Buckingham. Out high now to C.J. Heskett. Cal Furnish, the Iron Man, he hardly ever comes out of a ball game. Plays a lot of minutes.
Hold for one right here.
Left side, Heskett. They double him. That's exactly what they're going to do. Furnish with it. They trap him. He works around Forsyth and a timeout call by Coach Shank. 34.9 seconds to play third period. Crossings leads Dale by 13.
You mentioned people sleeping in the hospitality room. First of all, it takes an act of Congress to get in there. And then if you do get in, take a little nap. How about these guys in front of us? They've been here for 3 straight days. Same scorekeeper, same clock keeper, same music guy, same statistician.
I was asking one of them, who do you have to know to get your lunch delivered to you on a cart? They said, well, that means you get up 2-minute breaks in between games. There is no time to get up.
Oh, my goodness.
So when you have to be on this table where the game doesn't go, they bring you your food.
Oh, my goodness.
2 minutes. Then I wasn't so envious.
Yes. Yeah, at least we get to get up between games, move around a little bit, see if the legs still work.
What do you think about that girls' title tilt tonight?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, with Lincoln Christian. Here's the crazy part, Todd. 4 years ago, we were just honored to get asked to come to this tournament. Now they've been in the finals 4 straight years, won it in 22.
Melody Stewart has done an absolutely unbelievable job. C.J. Heskett throws it away. Chambers with the interception. Dale possibly could get it to 10 with a 3 of this possession. They're going to play for the final shot as Forsyth has his head up, brings it to the front court. Now it's Chambers down low. He backs his way in, turns left, layup good. Dre's big day continues. It's 47-36, 12 seconds to play in the period.
Love watching him play as well. Just stayed with it. Got it.
Furnish throws it high, and it's off the fingertips of Leslie out of bounds.
Now you have time, 6.4. You could get even closer.
Could get it down to 9, possibly 8. All when Crossings had now 2 opportunities to play for the final shot. 4 seconds to go. Forsyth left of the screen. Into the paint. Fall-away jumper from 14. Rolls off. No good.
I'll take that look any day. That's what you want right there. Just did not fall for the young man.
Back for the fourth period in a moment. There you see it. Crossings 47, Dale 36 from the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions. Fueled by Quick Trick and powered by Squirtle.tv.
At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to invite you to join us for one of our worship services, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Charles Page High School Auditorium.
You can worship with us online at our website, hillspring.tv, our YouTube channel, or on Facebook Live.
We offer exciting programs for kids of all ages and a fun family atmosphere where it's easy to connect and find a place to belong.
Join us this Sunday. We'll save you a seat.
Hill Spring Church, making a difference together. At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs.
Welcome back here to the BOK Center. Numbers through 3 periods. Dale Strickland at 38%. Crossings almost 46%.
Yeah, Chambers with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. MVP so far, 7 for 8 shooting.
All right, first possession of the fourth period belongs to Furnish and Company, and Cal with that sweet looping jumper nails it right wing. It's back to 14 with 7:40 to play. Another look at that clean 3.
He's got 13 now.
Kelly cuts it underneath the basket, bounces it out front for Forsyth, Denton into the paint. Staggered dribble, goes up, banks it home for the left angle. Denton Forsyth now with 8.
Yeah, tough shot for that young man. Crossing shooting 11 for 24 from three-point range, just under 50%.
Back the other way, Cal Furnish with the basketball. Forsyth knocks it free. It rolls into the backcourt. It's picked up by Higdon, who lays it in. So a 4-3 start for Dale to begin the fourth period. They have it within 10 again, 50-40. 7:06 to play. They'll skip it right wing side for Ridley. Back to Buckingham. He's been the big scorer today for Crossings, and Forsyth strips the ball out of his hands. Denton back the other way, 1-on-2 through both defenders to the goal for the way-in.
Did a great job. Control. They knocked it loose. He got it back, finished.
6:45 to play. Dale within 8 at 50-42 of the boys' consolation final game. Cal Furnish against Edmondson to Higdon. Dale trying to dig down deep and get into the reserves of the energy department. Furnish, Buckingham, Braden right side, lobs it to Cam Parker, who bounces it back to Braden. Dale's in his zone. Furnish swings it left side, Sykes. He steps around 2 defenders to the goal. Jump passes Furnish, left baseline. They cross-court it. Buckingham pump fakes, moves left, shot over. Kelly no good, as that was in the cylinder, spun out, and Higdon fights for the miss.
Yes, Sykes was right there. Higdon came up with another big one. He's got 9 points and several rebounds.
Forsyth left of the screen for the elbow, missed the jumper. Look at the rebounding position by Crossings, nothing but white jerseys. Furnish drives left. Sykes open left corner 3. Too strong, and Higdon running down the floor was in the right position at the right time. Easton Edmondson will go to the goal. He's cut off. Whips it up front to Levi Kelly. Kelly behind the back with 5:42 to play. The Forsyth out front and the foul against Furnish.
Did a good job, turning that corner right there. Furnish had to foul him. Got that first step.
Team foul against the Knights here. 2.5 minutes into the fourth period. Crossings leading Dale 50-42. This is as close, though, as the Pirates, Doug, have been in some time.
Yeah, they're making a run. It's great to watch these teams just battle. Both will not quit.
Dale will have one more tournament in which they'll participate in. That will be the Kingston New Year's Classic. Never been down there, but I can tell you, they say you want a hospitality room, that is the place to go.
I'll be darned. When's that start, boss?
A couple of weeks.
Okay.
Higdon off of a feed from Forsyth goes up, had the shot blocked out of bounds with a lot of body.
When you said New Year's, I thought maybe just right after the first there, but Lincoln will also host their Winter Classic.
Yeah, I think it's the first tournament weekend in January.
Yep.
Edmondson triggers it to Forsyth, who goes up, shot rolls around and drops in.
So strong. Finished through it. Now it's back to 6.
50-44, and still a long ways to play with 5:15 to go. Furnish with a basketball. Dale digging down deep, trying to climb themselves back from a big double-digit deficit here in the second half. Ridley directing traffic out front. Coleman Ridley still has the basketball. Bounces it now to Braden Buckingham. Kelly is out there with him. Now it's Furnish on the center circle logo near the midcourt stripe. Guarded by Easton Edmondson. 4:51 to play in the contest. Parker a bounce pass slot right. Drives, kicks it to Buckingham. He pump fakes, goes around Kelly. Almost taken away by Higdon. Buckingham out front to Ridley. Back to Braden. Screen left. He'll put up a 3, and he got it. This guy's got ice in his veins, and he also has 19 points today.
That was the third time he shot faked off that 3-pointer. He's hit 2 out of 3 with that.
Timeout, 4:37 to play. A huge bucket from a big-time player, Braden Buckingham. Dale trails by 9 here on Squirtle.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time. This is Game Time.
Todd Miller, Doug Nelson, Ellis Sunken. Camden, Billy the Crew with you here courtside at the BOK. 4.5 to play. Dale had it down under double digits. It's back to 9, 53-47 after a third, or make that a fifth Buckingham bucket from 3, and Edmondson turns it over.
I think they were trying to get that back door with Forsyth and just a little too much on the ball. They talked to each other as they return back on D.
Ridley and Furnish will bring it into the front court for Crossings Christian. The Knights trying to go to 9-1. Open right corner 3. Buckingham, he missed that one. Forsyth with a rebound. They're hammering, no whistle. Now Denton is off to the races. 2-on-3. Veers right. Pulls up on the baseline now with the left hand. Gets back to the wing. Gets a screen left into the paint. Now to Kelly, back to Denton. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Forsyth against Furnish, drives in, throws it up, it rolls around and drops in. Boy,
He's got it.
so
Double offensively, scoring and rebounds. Just working both ends.
46 at the other end. Sykes with contact from Chambers, and they swallow the whistle. Rebound to Dale. Back the other way, Forsyth. Almost had it taken away. Spins and gets it right side to Edmondson.
Yeah, it's gotten real physical down the stretch here for sure.
Edmondson with a hard dribble into the paint. Fall away jumper from 6 front rims. That's legs right there.
Yeah, you're starting to see that just a little bit.
I only say that because those are shots that Easton makes almost every time. Not to say Crossings is not exhausted at this point as well. Furnish gets a lob pass. Hickton is out there with him. Left side with the basketball for Crossings is Ridley. They get it to Buckingham down low. Parker and Chambers from behind trying to block the shot, has his third.
Yeah, Buckingham had a smash for Cam in mind right there. Cam legs probably said, "Nah, I'll just go get a layup."
3:14 to play. Clock stops with Crossings leading Dale 53-46. Dale came into the tournament all time 6-3. They finished 7th in 2012, won the title in 2022, and finished 3rd last year. The title back in 2022 is the first since 1978 won by a small school, meaning Class 2A or smaller. Parker misses the first. Obviously coming back with Dayton, a senior a year ago, they were put a big bullseye on their back, but this team kind of went a little bit under the radar, I think, coming into this tournament. Parker misses both free throws.
Well, I don't have a vote in this tournament, but if I did, this Pirate team would be right back here next year.
I think they're going to have a shot. They're the best team in 2A probably again next year. And Parker with interception as they try to force it to Chambers, and he got one of the best players in the tournament coming back and didn't. That good feed as Sykes gets the lay-in off Furnish dime.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of juice in his tank. Gets up and down really nice.
55-46. Denton Forsyth into the paint, taking the game over. Throws it in, and a foul. He'll get it and one.
Yeah, Sykes fouled him on the floor, went through that contact and finished. You'll see it right there. That's just a strong young man in Forsyth.
That's just Sykes' third, so no basket. It was on the floor. Edmondson will throw in with 2:48 to play. Easton into the quarter to Kelly. Levi has doubled, bounces it to Forsyth right in front of Jeff Edmondson. Now to Chambers, top of the circle. He weaves his way in traffic, missed the runner. Rebound volleyed, and Cam Parker, the wide body, has it for the Knights.
Yeah, and guess who was? Buckingham in there with a piece of it.
We roll under 2.5 to play. Buckingham drives right, bounces off of the baseline. Sykes lost the handle. Edmondson goes into the backcourt. I think they're going to call Easton for a loose ball foul, and that's going to be his second.
Great hustle. Both teams still battling. 2:25 to go. Watching both coaches work. Two of the very best, as you've said.
Jeff Edmondson wants a timeout. Finally, the third time he said it, he yelled quite loudly. We're back. 2:25 to play. Dale trailing Crossings 55-46 for the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip and powered by Squirtle.tv.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
For a lot of people with a fear of their credit score and wanting a new or used car loan, this is the last place that one wants to be. Well, at Western Sun Federal Credit Union, a marginal credit score doesn't necessarily mean no. In fact, they have a terrific record of getting members approved. And all it requires is this. Give Western Sun a look for low rates and a fast response. I doubt you'll be disappointed. WSFCU.com. For a lot of people with a fear of their...
.225 to play. Crossings will throw in. That was team foul number 2 against Dale. Both teams with 2 fouls here deep into the fourth period. Cam Parker, top of the circle. Coleman Ridley turns to a jumper. Edmondson tries to get the steal. Now they bounce it to Furnish. They'll cross-court it for Braden Buckingham, their best player today. Now Sykes touches it left corner. They're playing keep away. Buckingham to Ridley left corner. They cross-court it for Parker. Parker straddling the three-point arc. 2 minutes to play. Dale's going to have to start thinking about fouling. I mean, they have 3 before Crossings goes into the bonus. Furnish against Forsyth out front, left side for Ridley.
What a battle that's been. Those two going at each other. Might have got a foul that last possession for Furnish.
1:45 to play. Parker holds out high, right front court to Buckingham between the circles. Braden bounces back to Cam. Now to Buckingham. Around Edmondson. Buckingham to the goal, scoops it up and in.
Man, that young man is something. 21 points for him.
Minute and a half to play, 57-46. Denton Forsyth with the basketball. Top of the circle, he goes to Edmondson, back to Denton. They double him. Now he works one-on-one with Skiles. Fires a 15-footer, no good. Parker the rebound.
Big Cam went and got that one.
Tell you what, they're not 2 programs I like and respect more in the state of Oklahoma than these two.
Yeah, me too.
Buckingham into the paint, lobs into the left corner, back out high to Parker. To Furnish, and that's about going to do it as Forsyth nearly caused a turnover, but instead reached.
I got to throw a stat at you. As you and I have worked together over the years here, you're learning more and more about me. How about this? I got to give a shout out to Coach Rudy Garcia, Hall of Fame 2024. I actually worked with Coach Garcia for 8 years as his #1 assistant. And in '99, we won the Tournament of Champions. Did you know I was on that staff?
I did.
Oh,
and
okay.
you know what? I've thought about bringing that up today on the drive over, and I totally forgot about it. It's one of those things that people think we know everything, but we don't. If
Well,
it's not written down, we don't remember.
Well, you know what they say, stats are for losers and broadcasters, and I stole that from you, my friend.
Well, that's the truth, and parents and players, I guess.
Add a couple more.
Easton Edmondson with a foul. Now he's got 4 as he fouls again with 61 seconds to play. And that should be enough now to put Crossings into the double bonus.
That championship in '99 was at ORU, and that was really a special event there, but it's become even bigger here.
Yeah, it developed at Tulsa Memorial, went to the fairgrounds, back to Memorial, then to the Mabee Center, and now here to the BOK. And I think this is probably its final spot.
Yeah, final resting spot for the next 100 years.
I thought about using that term, but I don't want to make it sound like the tournament was dying. So
No, it's not. It's
very much alive.
Yeah.
Furnish hits the first free throw. Jeff Edmondson is going to wholesale substitute out now. Dale is going to finish 6th in the tournament and go 1-2 for the first time since their inaugural trip here to Tulsa back in 2012.
Same thing here on the other side. Wholesale substitutions. I'm putting my Diet Pepsi bet on the Dale Pirates to go undefeated the rest of the way and win 2A basketball.
I don't think they're going to have a game in which they're going to be a heavy underdog at all. In fact, they probably, you would think, would win out, barring injuries, but you never know. Second free throw's good.
Back to back to back. That would be something special.
Furnish is out, and coming to the ball game is Gavin McElroy, a senior, 5'10". Under a minute to play as Jeremiah Skaggs brings it into the front court. Skaggs, right wing side, Womack. He pulls up, jump passes to Maddox Caldwell. He'll put up a 3. That one is side rims and skips off. Rebound to Jack Weisbarger.
That's a great name.
Weisbarger into the front court, bounces for Jackson Stone. Stone is a 6'1 junior. He hands it off. Manuel drives left. Drake is forced to give it back up out high. 30 seconds to play. Crossings is going to leave here with 5th place and a 9-1 record. They felt like they should have won opening day, leading by 8 in the 4th period against Millwood.
Yeah.
Stone for 3, and he got it.
I was going to say, the coach wants you to run a little clock. You go in, number 5. He's thinking 3-ball, baby.
By the way, there is a game that Dale very well could slip up on. That's coming up later in the month. As in January, a 3 by Womack is good. They will host Millwood at home.
Oh, goodness. Lincoln gets to travel to Millwood boys and girls game. That'll be fun.
Final score today, Crossing 62, Dale 49. So it's a wire-to-wire victory for Sean Shank and the Knights. Doug, always appreciate working with you. We'll look forward to watching some more basketball throughout the day.
Yes, sir. You are a true pro, and it is my honor to be here at this tournament and work with you.
All right, final score. You see it, Crossings. The Knights beat the Pirates 62-49, claim 5th at the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions. For Doug Nelson, for Ella Sunken, I'm Todd Miller. We'll see you at 5:30 for the boys' 3rd place game between Booker T. Washington and Weatherford. That's coming up here on Squirtle.tv.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms' new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms' crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than it.